Tico here, hope everyone's well and safe as normal, and welcome to this new series I've made. As we are in lockdown number 3, I've decided to go and build trains again on a game called Minecraft, which I've been playing since its official release on the Xbox 360 console back in 2011. The idea of this series is that you request me to build either one or two of any diesel, electric, or bi-mode multiple units, and also what livery they'll be in. These multiple units must be the ones that operate in the United Kingdom, and it doesn't matter if they are brand new or old and retired. I will also accept trains on the London Underground. The first request I got was from a fellow YouTuber called James Glossop. James is a rail enthusiast who has a number of videos on both trains and trams around the Barnsley area, as well as some travel vlogs and other entertaining content. The link to their channel is in the description below. James has requested 2 trains in the Northern livery. These trains are the Class 150 Sprinter on the left and the Class 195 Civity on the right. The first one I built was, of course, the 150 Sprinter. As you can see, it is my beloved 150001, and it was clearly inevitable I'd build it as well. Oh well. Now the history lesson. My beloved is one of the 2 original prototype Class 150 Type 0 Sprinters, which were built back in 1984 and entered service in 1985. They spent most of their time in the West Midlands, first under Regional Railways, then under West Midlands Passenger Transport Executive or just Centro, then under Central Trains, before being under London Midland. Both Type 0s then entered service with First Great Western in 2012, before being under Great Western Railway until April 1st, 2020, and are now managed by Northern Trains Limited. This is the rear end of the train, where bicycle spaces are found, and also my seat is on this carriage, more of which later. This is the centre carriage. The 150 Type 0s are the only 150s to have their own centre carriages, which makes them unique. This is the front end of the train, where there is a fully accessible toilet, as well as wheelchair spaces. Now we take a look inside my beloved, and not in that context. Anyway, this is the driver's cab, again, not in that context. This is the interior of the front end, with the toilet and wheelchair spaces. The other interior features of the 150s include manual opening of the windows, as there's no air conditioning. There is also Wi-Fi, heating, information boards, automatic announcements, tables, comfy seats, and of course the wonderful sound of the 150's 286 horsepower Cummins engine. The fully accessible toilet. This is the interior of the centre carriage. This is the interior of the rear carriage, with bicycle spaces being located where that door is. Also in the rear carriage is my seat. Yes, I remember where I sat when I had my first train ride on my beloved 20 years ago. Hold that thought, 20 years ago. Bloody hell, how time sprints. Never mind the puns. That door on your left takes you into the centre carriage, which gives you a rough idea of where my seat actually is. And now we move on to the other train, which is the Class 195 Civity, numbered 001, incidentally. Now a brief history lesson. The 195s entered service in July 2019 to replace the Class 142 Pacers, the trains that will never die, according to Simon Trains, and he's not wrong. The 195s also replaced the Class 144 Pacers. The 195s will also, no doubtingly, begin to replace my beloved and the 150 Sprinters. The 153s, 155s and 156 Super Sprinters. And the 158 Express Sprinters. All Class 195s are managed by Northern Trains Limited and operate on most local, regional and long-distance services that the Pacers once mostly operated on. This is the front end of the train, and this is the rear end of the train with a fully accessible toilet, wheelchair and bicycle spaces. Now looking inside the 195, and again not in that context. So this is the driver's cab, again not in that context. This is the interior of the rear end carriage with the toilet, bicycle and wheelchair spaces. The other interior features of the 195s include information boards, Wi-Fi, plugs and USB sockets, air conditioning, heating, automatic announcements, comfy seats, and is much quieter than a Class 150. But really, where's the joy in that? The fully accessible toilet. And finally, this is the interior of the front end carriage. And that's it for this episode, so thank you to James Glossop for requesting these multiple units for me to build on Minecraft, and don't forget to check out his channel, which is in the description below. The next episode is a request I received from Simon Trains. Dun dun dun. For now though, if you have a multiple unit you would like me to build on Minecraft, then do let me know in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and stay safe everyone.